on, what's happened with RDB. We're going straight to the source, all right? Now, of course, for those of you listening at home, a couple of years ago, RDB, who were three brothers, Serge, yourself, Manj, as well as Kuli, were at the top of your game, and you were running things in Bollywood. You had this great CV, this beautiful CV of proper British Asian music that started out, you know, in the north of England. You just basically grew and grew over the space of 10 years, and then sadly you lost your brother Kuli, which was obviously a very testing time for you as a family, right?
Completely correct, and I think it's still having a bit of an effect on all us as a family up until this day. Hence why what's happening right now, the circumstances.
Okay, well, you know, I was going to say, any family, I don't think anyone ever gets over the death of a sibling or of a mother or a father. Lots of people I know who've lost a mother or father or someone in their immediate nuclear family, they always say the same thing. It's the most stressful thing ever, and in fact it changes the rest of your life. So that happened, okay, and obviously you guys have done what you needed to do individually to deal with that. But now Manj, your other brother, because you guys carried on as a duo, Manj, who's in Canada, you know, he's there, you're here, and we find out that you guys are now parting ways. Can you just define for us, because I don't want rumours, I want you to tell us exactly what's happened. Who are RDB now? Who's Manj? Okay. Who's Serge? And what's going on?
Okay, in a nutshell, basically, I mean, ever since Kuli passed, we've tried our utmost best to retain and keep the RDB legacy alive between us both. The unfortunate thing is Manj felt that he was struggling a lot harder. He had a lot more things to kind of showcase himself. And I don't know, it was almost like a personal belief that I think that he had a lot more to prove. It came quite hard on him in terms of the pressure with the loss of the brother, and obviously, you know, with all the pressures that are going on with the music and what we've been doing. So inevitably, he came to a decision where he said, "I'm done with RDB. I've had enough. I don't want to do RDB anymore. I want to separate my ways from RDB, and I want to start up my own thing called Manj Music." Now, this is fine. It's absolutely fine with me. It's you know, if he wants to go in his own direction, in his own ways, that's absolutely fine. It's the way he came about and told the public and told it and made it not public, but made it to ourselves and told ourselves on how we wanted to do this. Now, at this moment in time, I was happily getting married to my beautiful wife over in Dubai. We had a great wedding, and it was super. Unfortunately, Manj couldn't attend the wedding for his own personal reasons, and he did mention that to me. We were over in India, and he said, "Serge, I can't be at your wedding because whatever the reasons are, I can't be there." So I said, "Fine, no worries, Manj. We'll enjoy. I'll celebrate at a later stage." The day after my wedding, the day after, I get a notice from a legal solicitor suggesting that Manj doesn't want to be a part of RDB. He's leaving his own separate ways. I try to get on the phone to him. He's not answering. There's no calls going on between. Now, still to this day, I haven't really spoken to Manj and had a dialect with him and to get the reasons of why he wants to leave RDB. And I would love to stay here and say, this is the reason why we're splitting up, and this is the reason why Manj wants to separate, and this is the reason what's happening. I can't tell you that because, unfortunately, I don't know. Only he can answer those questions. And for whatever his reasons are, I'm sure if they're justifiable or not, that's his way to say it. I can't really speak on his behalf. But he's inevitably wanting to leave RDB and start with Manj Music. In return, what's happened is obviously RDB is still going strong. It's a big brand. It's a big music. It's bigger than the three people. It's bigger than three brothers. It's bigger than just myself. It's bigger than Manj. You know, RDB is a sound. It's not just about, you know, these three Punjabi Sikhs. Yes, we initiated it. Yes, we had all put our hard work in together to get where we are now. But right now, this sound that's spread across the globe, people listen to it on tracks and CDs, and you know, they come to our shows, and it's not just these one people standing there. You know, there's a whole group of people standing there performing and making the music. We have producers, we have composers, we have lyricists, we have musicians, everyone composing the music together with our knowledge of me, myself, Manj and Kuli. We all composed the music together and made what we are. So I can firmly say, still to this day, RDB is still strong. RDB will still go on forward with or without Manj, unfortunately. It's inevitable. Unfortunately, it's such a sad part for us all. The fact that RDB can't continue on as a unity. Obviously, it's impossible as a unity of three brothers, but you know, that was God's will. But as a unity of two brothers, and listen, every family goes through problems. Every family goes through brother problems, sister problems. You know, and this is just another issue that our family had to face. The only regret is that, you know, fortunately, you know, because we're in the public eye, it was made public, and this is the case. But you know, cut a long story short, everyone understands you know, what the families goes through. What I'm here to say is that RDB is still strong. RDB is still going forward. We're moving on. We're living Cully's legacy alive, because Cully didn't want to leave RDB. He never had any intentions for stopping his music. And he's got, you know, there's so much music in the studios, in the banks, that we haven't released yet. There's still so much stuff going on. We've still got Bollywood deals that we're still, you know, had pending to release. And, you know, I'm still in and out of Mumbai, Dubai, doing these deals and, you know, moving the music forward. RDB is RDB. It's not Surge. It's not Manj. It's not Kully. It's not so-and-so. It's RDB. It's a genre of music. It's going to happen.
Surge, you know, I think everyone listening understands that about RDB, and also for the RDB fans out there, it's great news to know that RDB is going to carry on. And I don't think, honestly, anyone outside of your family would sit there and go, well, is it RDB or isn't it RDB? You know, we need 3 people. Okay, we need 2 people. And that's great. And it's brilliant to hear you talking about still going out to Dubai and India and doing this stuff, and great news as well to know that there's, as you said, lots of music in the banks, stuff to still be released. Just to kind of go back, because obviously, look, this is all being played out in the public eye right now, and I didn't really understand it, but I understand it now, because you've said that since the legal letter came, you've not even heard from your brother, so you've not actually had a chance to go, what's going on? Tell me to my face, right?
Exactly. Unfortunately, it's such an unfortunate stage that, you know, he's not be able to verbally talk to me as a brother, you know, and he's taken things to a legal stage, and you know, it's, you know, what can I say? I mean, when
he's not legally said you can't use RDB, is he?
No, of course. I mean, he doesn't have a right to, does he? I mean, you know, I am RDB. I was part of RDB. We started together. You can't. You know, he doesn't have a right to say that. So that doesn't even come into the practice and into the play. RDB will still continue regardless of him being a part of it and all. The crazy thing is that he's made it public that he doesn't want to be a part of RDB. He wants to start his own thing. So how can he have a right to say that he still wants to do RDB, or he has any part of RDB at all?
But he's not said that, has he? He's not actually said that. He's just starting Manj music, right? Or Manj music.
He's clearly stated. There's a lot of public statements that he's made, press statements from his own camps, and you know, from all sorts, saying that I am Manj music. This is what I'm starting, and I've left RDB. He's clearly stated that.